This is the blue-white control deck. Just a little deck tech for you. I have actually built this deck in paper form, and I'm playing it in standard at the moment. But I'm missing a couple of cards from this online version. The cards I'm missing are 1 Temple of Enlightenment and 4 Flooded Strand, which just the lands, and they come to about 40 something tickets, and I've chucked 40 I think that's 60 tickets at this, so I didn't really want to take it up to the 100 mark, but yeah, if anyone wants to donate some lands or let me borrow them, then you're more than welcome to contact me and let me know. But yeah, just a brief rundown of the deck. So we've got 4 Last Breath to deal with like Goblin Rabble Masters and all the Winnie Heroic guys, and it's just a good removal spell at the moment, but it is pretty niche. But other than that, we got Banishing Light, which deals with pretty much everything in the format, apart from Stormbreath Dragon and some hexproof stuff. We've got Devouring Light, which is exile target attacking or blocking creature. It's just a good removal spell for us, really. The thing is with Elspeth, she gets 3/1 white, 3/1/1 white soldier creatures, so you can tap out for her on turn 6, and then you've got your 3 white soldiers to convoke to make Devouring Light. So if they attack with a Mantis Rider or a Butcher of the Horde or anything like that, then you can always exile it, which is great. We've got End Hostilities, which is our Wrath. It destroys all creatures and all permanents attached to creatures, which people don't really pick up on. Well, yeah, it's just going to get rid of anything bestowed and enchanted, which is great because they used to sort of, like, if you was cast Supreme Verdict, and like if they had stuff bestowed, the creature would die and then the bestowed creature would come in, and that's not the case anymore, so it's great. I haven't had to Wrath on turn 5 that much, but it's nice that we've got it there. But usually I don't, in some games I don't Wrath at all until like Fated Retribution, but we'll get to that in a sec. So we've got 3 Elspeth Sun Champion as our win con. It's still an amazing win con. Okay, it's got some removal like on its head, but you know, it's, you know, got Hero's Downfall, Utter End, blah 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 blah, but you're always going to get the value off it in your turn, so you're going to get your 3 blockers. If it isn't going to survive and win you the game, it's probably going to help you survive to the next win con. But we got 2 main deck Fated Retribution, absolute blowout card for some decks. You've got like all these Walker decks that just slap down Walkers and then go crazy. Yeah, you can just actually put a stop to that, reset the game, and then dominate them with card advantage, really. Our counter suite is 4 Dissolve and 2 Disdainful Stroke. I think Disdainful Stroke's great, but obviously it can only counter things with 4 or greater, so it is a bit vulnerable to the early game, but late game is absolutely amazing. We've got 3 Divination just to draw 2 cards. I was interested, well, I'm looking into maybe replacing it with Crippling Chill, but that's like tapping a creature and then it can't untap and then draw a card, but we're yet to see what happens with that. But I don't know, it could be really good, it could be terrible, as Divination just helps you solve land drops and get to your Wraths quicker. But Crippling Chill does tap down like Stormbreath Dragons and Sarkans and quite a lot of stuff that deals you a lot of pain, and it keeps it tapped for a turn, so you can, I don't know how it works with Sarkhan, maybe it just doesn't, but I don't know, maybe because it turns back into a Planeswalker. I'll have to see when I play it. I haven't actually played this online yet, but I've played it plenty of times in paper. You've got 3 Jace's Ingenuity. In my paper version I run 2 of these and 1 Dig Through Time. I don't really like Dig Through Time in this deck. Like, Dig Through Time is amazing in any other deck that I've seen to have played. Like, I played Jeskai, I played Mardu, I played like heroic decks and stuff like that, and it's worked absolutely amazing. But in this deck, you just can't really justify it, really, because it's gonna be like, if you're delving for it, you've just got Last Breath and Devouring Light and end hostilities and stuff like that just don't go to the graveyard like that often. Like you probably get one last breath in there, and maybe a dissolve and and maybe a divination, but you're not going to get as much value off it. I think that Jace Ingenuity is better for this deck. I do not think it's a better card than Dig Through Time just for this deck. But yeah, we can play around with it. We've got 2 Proselytic Sphinx. Proselytic Sphinx is a really good card. It blocks a tons of stuff, and when it gets aggressive, you can just set up the next 3 turns. Really, this on you empty the board and lay this on turn 6, like after end hostilities, and you're pretty laughing really, because you can just scry all those counters and all that removal to the top. And if you need, it really does help dig for Elspeth as well, because just that constant scry is amazing, and it's going to deal 3 damage at the end of the day. But it blocks a Mantis Rider, which I'm happy with. The land base is really sketchy, as I haven't thrown the rest of the money at this deck yet. But we have 6 islands, or might be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 islands and 6 plains. 3 evolving wilds, which should be flooded strands, like 4 of. But we haven't got them yet. We've got 3 radiant fountains just to gain 2 life and just put you over the edge over the Jeskai decks and stuff like that. We've got 3 Temple of Enlightenment, which should be 4, and 4 Tranquil Cove, which is, yeah, it's great. It fixes our mana and gains us a life, which can change the game, which is great. The sideboard is really sketchy. I need to sort this out as soon as I start, depending on what I need in my games. But Nixley's Ram is a go-to card that's been for a lot of control decks I've played. Reprisal, yeah, it's just another removal spell, but nothing a Devourer can't really do. Suppression Field, I should really get another one of these. I really do quite like this card. It gets rid of a fair bit, again, Mantis Riders and anything above, but it starts at Mantis Rider and works its way up, which is great for us. And then 2 Devouring Light if they're playing against a mid-range deck that's just got all the big creatures in there. It's wicked, absolutely wicked card. And again, with Disdainful Stroke, if you're playing a big mid-range deck, yeah, it's great. And it counters Dig Through Times and all stuff that in the little decks as well, so it's still got targets. 4 Negate, for some reason it's a bit overdone, but these are the cards I've got at hand at the moment. And another Jace Ingenuity, which yeah, it probably goes in against control or anything, but yeah, we're going to play around with this deck. And if you've got any tips or anything that you think I should have in my sideboard or even in my main deck, please let me know, because this is a work in progress. I've seen the list online, and this is, yeah, basically what I've seen anyway, apart from Fate Retributions. Not a lot of people are playing them in the main and stuff like that, but we're going to see how we get on with this. And yeah, don't know what else to add really, nothing missing. But no, yeah, we're just going to see how we get on with this, and there'll be tons of content coming at you now. I've got a new deck. I haven't uploaded anything for a little while because of the rotation and me be playing tons of Paper Magic. But yeah, we'll see how we get on with this. Thanks for watching, guys. If you need to let me know about anything, please comment, subscribe and like.